Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva for the ones that are new on this channel, and I would love if you hit that subscribe button if you like these sort of videos, if you like fashion, beauty, lifestyle, motherhood sort of content. And in today's video I want to talk about some favorite products from 2018. And before I start, I would like to say that I've tried to limit this to as little product as possible, so there's not going to be like each of one, like each serum, each moisturizer, because that would be a very long video and I do myself sometimes get bored of it watching it, but it's always good to see what other people's opinions are, what products they really loved that year, and what really is maybe that new thing to try. So I'm going to start with two products for hair. I'm not going to talk about the regular hair care because you see that quite a lot on Instagram stories and on my social media. But there are definitely two things for me worth to mention. One is the L'Oreal Professional Smart Bond. It's just amazing. It is very similar probably to Olaplex and all these similar products, and this one is basically to support the growth of your hair. I'm very keen basically to grow my hair even longer and keep it as healthy as possible. I was sick in September last year, and so much that it really affected my hair in terms of the level of hydration and everything, and this has been a really good product to basically use almost on a daily basis. I know you're meant to maybe use it a few times a week, but I really, in that sort of period when I really needed to hydrate my hair, I used it quite a lot. So these are definitely two things worth to mention. This one is from Kerastase, this one's from L'Oreal Professional, and as always everything is going to be linked down below. The next product I want to mention is this, probably for most people not that non-brown. It's from Underskin and it's basically organic body lotion. This brand is stocked on Oxygen Boutique, which is an amazing shopping destination, or at least for me. They've got a great selection of beauty products, really new interesting brands, but also like amazing fashion brands. They've got like dreamy dresses from Love Shack Fancy. They stock brands like Alice McCall or Alexa Chung, so brands like Garni. So there's always so much good stuff to look at, and I can really recommend this. This smells like a dream, and everybody that comes to my house, I'm always like, try this product. This smells amazing. It's just that happy smell that totally just changes my mood, and I just can't get enough of this. Like, I'm using it literally every day. The next product, as you can see, I've used quite a lot, is this Shiseido product. It basically is a treatment softener. It's like a lotion. So I use this as a part of my cleansing steps. It's just such a beautiful, simple, easy product to use. Great and delicate for your skin, and that's just part of my skincare routine on a daily basis. I basically simply love this product. That's all I can say. The next from the skincare products has to be this La Roche-Posay Hylu B5 serum, apologies. It is just very affordable serum, very delicate, very good. I use it pretty much every evening just for renewing my skin. It just feels so good. Your skin feels so smooth. I love the applicator as well, so you just need a few drops just before applying your moisturizer, and you know where to get kind of La Roche-Posay, so it's usually places like pharmacies, booths, so it's very easy to get, whether you want to buy it online or just pop into your local store, but I can highly recommend this, and definitely very good price point as well for a serum. Next up has to be this face mask. So this is the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold mask, which basically is meant to lift your skin and really firm your skin. I'm definitely at that age group where I need products that are like that. I'm a huge face mask lover. This is the only one I'm kind of mentioning. It's just because the whole concept of this and the luxury of it is just, it stole my heart, although I've only started to use it towards the end of 2018. You probably found this in my gift guide as well, because I think it's a beautiful present, but just the texture of it and the whole process of using it just will make you feel so special, and I absolutely adore it. It gives really great instant results, and yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite face masks now, and it was in 2018. Next product is basically a peel. It's acid glycolic. It has got 10% of acid glycolic, acid fatigue, hopefully I said it right, and a retinol. So all really good things to have in your skincare. Again, I'm at that age group where peels are very necessary for me for renewing the skin and getting rid of the top layer. But this is amazing. I've been using it throughout the 2018, especially when your skin gets really bad, you get things like breakouts, or you really feel your skin is really dull. It beautifully renews the skin. It's very easy to use, great to use at home. You can use it morning or evening depending on what you're trying to achieve. And I feel like if you're actually regularly using it, you definitely see results pretty soon. And I'm just a huge fan of peels in general. So sometimes, you know, there's a lot of people that don't have time to go to beauty salons, and they don't have maybe even budgets to go to beauty salons where they would do maybe a little bit stronger acid peels. So brands like this, like Dr. Lancer, which you can maybe, for example, buy in Space NK or online, they do deliver products that you can actually use at home in the same way as that you would be used in the salon. So I've used it this morning and I simply really adore this product. So for people that regularly read my blog, which is always linked down below, people that watch my videos, follow my stories, follow me on Instagram, they know I am a huge beauty lover. I love fragrances, I love just gorgeous things, and I love trying new things. And I have got a lot of fragrances. I'm not gonna lie, I have got a lot of fragrances, but there were two fragrances I wanted to mention because I was definitely using them a lot in 2018. Although I can't say that about this one, just because I really only got my hands on it towards the end of the year, but simply it just stole my heart that I had to include it. So the first one is, I only have got this size, the 30ml, which is always really good for traveling or handbag. It's the Jo Malone and it's the Mimosa and Cardamom. I think at the moment I can say firmly that this is my #1 fragrance from Jo Malone. It's like a combination, it's just very, to me this is very specific, and it's feminine enough, yet I feel a bit of masculinity in it, which obviously probably comes from the cardamom. I just love this. I think it works really well for day and night. Quite often, especially during the travels, I'm looking for that one fragrance I know will work for me for both, so I don't have to overpack. And this one is just, I'm in love. This is the limited edition that basically gives you a lovely texture, not texture, but lovely sheen on your skin when you put it on. It's got like very small micro glitter in the bottle, and it's the C. Giorgio Armani, and it's just so fresh, so feminine. It feels like, I don't know, when I put it on I almost feel like I'm wearing an haute couture dress. It just gives me that touch of luxury, which I did not expect it would. I have got the C. Passione, but I must say this one is definitely my preference by miles if I have to compare those two. Just for me personally, it doesn't obviously mean that everybody's gonna feel like that, but I'm absolutely in love with this, so definitely has to be in this 2018 favorites. Now talking about foundations, I really could not decide because each has been a very good friend of mine in 2018. So let's start one by one and just gotta try really cut it short. This has been one of my favorites for many years. It's the CC Cream by Chanel in the color 20 beige, perfect for summer. I pretty much during the day, unless I have got an important event in the evening, I just don't use even like proper full-on foundation. So this is amazing product. This is the old classic, but still really close to my heart. That's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. It's got SPF and I use shade NC15. I feel this gives me medium coverage, great for the day. Obviously you need a good brush to apply this foundation, but very good. Again, in terms of the price point, probably one of those more affordables. A Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, that's been one of my favorite for years, so it has to appear here. I feel this really gives me silky finish, and that's why it's here. I sometimes use it for night, sometimes for day, depending again, do I have meetings or am I just running around some errands with Liam, and I use shade number 2. And then two basically compact foundation. This again, maybe discovered towards the end of the year, but I'll show you how much I have been using it. So it's almost gone and my heart is bleeding that it is. So I have got a shade N10 and it's basically the Cover FX, a brand I've only really experienced last year, but they have got so many great things and I just can't even describe. It's definitely worth to look at it. You can find them in a lot of department stores, but if you want a really good experience, I can recommend to have a look in Liberty, what they stock. It's vegan, it's cruelty free, so again, for those people that support brands like that, this is definitely a good tip. And then another compact foundation, this is the My Armani To Go Essence in Foundation Cushion Foundation, and this is number 2, so shade 2, and it's by Giorgio Armani. Look how luxurious it looks, it's just beautiful. I think the mirror is also magnifying, so really, really good, and I just love even how that looks. So these would be my top foundations. I also forgot to mention something from a skincare, and this is again something I discovered towards the end of the year, but this so far is probably my number 1 product by Vichy. These are a little bit more expensive than you would expect from Vichy, but it's absolutely amazing. These are the micro high loop patches, which I definitely recommend to use after a night out, just before you go to bed. You basically put them on under your eyes. They've got like these little spikes, and they over the night slowly they basically release hyaluronic acid underneath this very delicate area under your eyes, and it is just a beautiful product. I absolutely adore it, and guys, definitely give this a go. It's just kind of a genius idea. Now obviously a woman, if she wants her foundation to last, we need a good primer. This is the best thing I've ever tried in the market. This is also Cover FX, it's called Blurry Primer. It won a lot of awards, totally fell in love with it. I mean, if your skin is in a decent state, you can just put this on and not wear any makeup. It really makes a huge difference. It's almost like it's blurring everything, every wrinkle, every huge pore. I just can't get enough of this. So this is definitely one of the top products in 2018 I discovered. Now we're talking eyes. You can probably feel I'm speeding through, but this is one of probably, if not the favorite, eyebrow pencil. So this is the Brow Sculptor from Tom Ford. You've got the pencil on one side and you've got the brush on the other one, and it's just great. I love this shade for me, so I use number 2. I've been using it for several years now, and I just keep coming back to this one, although obviously I'm trying different brands, but this is still going strong for me, and it was in 2018. I want to give a shout out to 2 mascaras. I've never been a huge mascara person, just because I feel like my eyes are almost not worth it to put mascara on. I know it sounds silly, but I've got those like smaller eyes, like Claudia Schiffer type, and I wish obviously it was different, but I'm a more lippy girl. But if I do use mascara, I really, I know it makes a difference, and it's just because I keep rubbing my eyes. So on a lot of the days, normally I don't even wear any eye makeup. But if I do, I really got keen on these 2. So this one is the Shiseido Imperial Lash Mascara Ink. What I like about this one is definitely the brush. Not sure if you can see that. Probably would need a better camera for this. And I just love that it splits the eyes, sorry, not the eyes, it splits the lashes really, really well. I find this really good one for the day. So it's so subtle, yet you can see a massive difference on your eyes. It became definitely one of the favorite products of 2018 in general. I just couldn't get enough. On the other hand, if you want something more dramatic, something more fun, something more disco, the Climax by NARS, which they launched last year, is definitely good. It also has got really cool packaging. So you can see, I can clearly see 2 very different brushes. This has got like almost like a messy mascara full on look, so it gives you the full lashes as well as the length. This one I would use more kind of for the evenings. I've got several lip products. I am a lipstick queen. There's a brown actually, lipstick queen. I love lipsticks, I love anything for lips, lip balms. That's probably what I have the most. It's just because I feel lipstick instantly, at least for me, changes the whole look, the whole just everything, and I prefer my lips to my eyes, and that's just basically how it is. So I've got 4 things that I got really keen on, apart from the other million things. So if you fancy, always check my blog. For example, I've published now an article, my top 3 lipsticks, shades from Charlotte Tilbury, so you can guys have a look. But I thought in this video I'm gonna mention like 4 things that I know I'm really keen on, predominantly to wear during the day. So the first one would be the Rouge Guerlain lipsticks, and I choose actually the balmy one. So this one is almost like a very subtle color, it's more a lip balm, but what you will love is definitely these cases, which are so luxurious. So I've got several of these. You have got different designs, but when you open it, it's got a little mirror, which is a super handy thing to have anywhere, so you can quickly maybe update your lipstick anywhere you are, whether you are in a club, restaurant, on the tube, on the bus, and they just look so luxurious, a little bit more heavy, but come on, this is definitely worth it to take out of your handbag. The next one would be these basically lip glosses, or I would call them liquid mattes, from Pixi by Petra. This one is Peony Pink. This has been my personal favorite. I'm a huge kind of pinky shades fan, especially for the day, and they're so pigmented. The whole range is just beautiful, but this really just was one of my favorites and the ones most worn. Similar product definitely would be this, is it vinyl? Yeah, I'm never sure whether vinyl in English is vinyl or vinyl, whichever. So it's the full vinyl lip lacquer. This one is in the shade Conquest. Again, this was definitely very close to my heart in 2018. This particular shade, perfect for the day. I'm actually wearing it now in this video, so the pigmentation of these is amazing. They've got some really cool colors from like black, so it would be great for very special occasions, or maybe for professionals in the industry that need to use those sort of colors. So definitely a good one. And this has been, you probably would read about this in my old blog posts. This is the Dior Lip Glow, and last year I was wearing, I think, yeah, this is the matte raspberry, but I'm a huge fan of all of the shades, the more kind of sheer ones. The original one is my personal favorite, and these are absolutely fantastic. Again, really good for the day. Love the packaging as well, and really kind of Dior beauty is very close to my heart. And next thing I want to mention by Cover FX is this highlighter. I only have got the smaller version, but this is basically in the shade Moonlight. It's not, they don't call it a highlighter, they call it a custom enhancer drops, but I use it as a highlighter and it's absolutely stunning. I'm wearing it now, I've been wearing it so much, and I actually love having this this tiny packaging just because it's great for traveling, and it really fits in my handbag if I need to update, but it just gives such a beautiful glow, very easy to use, just few drops. They are the same maybe as the serum I mentioned. So if you look at the applicator, this is what it looks like, and I just find it very easy to use. One of my favorites, if not the favorite for many years. This is a Guerlain Terracotta Sun Trio. It's basically what I use as a bronzer. You open it, there's a mirror, you've got the 3 shades, so you can kind of easily combine, but this is my go-to bronzer and has been, I pretty much use this almost exclusively in 2018. Another thing to mention would be this by Terry Compact Expert Jewel Powder in the shade 7, Sun Desire. So this I would be using obviously for my cheeks, just to give it a bit of color. I just love these 2 shades. Obviously the middle one is a little bit lighter. I love to use them more as a combination. It's got a beautiful kind of reflection to it as well if you put it on. Another fabulous product. And another one from the makeup Shiseido launched last year is this Inner Glow Cheek Powder. It's in the shade Alpen Glow number 6. So it's kind of a beautiful peachy color, again with a mirror that is magnifying. It's very light, the packaging is really good. It will really fit in even in a small bag. It's just so compact that you can't go wrong with this, and I love the color as well. So it feels like, I know I'm going to be using this also in 2019, for example, for spring. It really just adds a lovely tone to your cheeks. Talking about eyes, this is definitely a product, although I started to use it towards the end of the year, that has to be, in my eyes, one of the best eye palettes ever. It's the Stars in Your Eyes palette by Charlotte Tilbury. It's got just stunning colors. Again, I'm wearing it in this video. You probably see all the toys in the reflection. No, it's a beautiful product. You've probably seen it everywhere on Instagram stories and in other videos, but it's just simply stunning. The colors are so variable, yet there are colors that basically transform your look from day to night really quickly, instantly. And as always, Charlotte Tilbury is one of the best beauty brands out there, and it's so well, even like at the side, so it explains, you know, how you can basically combine the eyes, so the prime, enhance and smoke. So it almost explains how you can actually use this. Talking small palettes, I was really keen on this NARS little palette with these 2 shades. Again, very variable colors. Mirror inside. This is Kalahari number 2. NARS is a brilliant brand. Really use this a lot. Last but not least would be this palette from Tom Ford. I can't see, because this was a sample from the brand, exactly what shade it is, but I'm going to try to find it, sorry, what the name is, but I'm going to try to find it and link it down below. Liam destroyed it a little bit, but that's life. Again, it's got mirrors, 2 mirrors in it. It's got 2 blushers and 4 eyeshadows. Beautiful, really wearable colors. Very summery colors. So this is something I wore a lot in the summer, and yeah, it's just really beautiful product. Guys, so this is it from me today. I know I kind of paced through everything, but I didn't want the video to be too long, which already is probably because there's a lot of products, and as I said, I had to cut it down a lot. Everything is going to be linked down below, and if you like these sort of videos, guys, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'm planning a lot of content, fashion, beauty, vlogs throughout 2019. I'm also planning a lot of giveaways. I just need to organize my life a little bit. If you follow me thoroughly, probably know I just moved house, so there's a lot of things still going on. However, I'm here for you. I'm here to create a content, so please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!